Hello, and welcome to In The DeNovo. I'm Will Grace, founder and managing director here at DeNovo Treasury, where we empower leaders of community financial institutions entering commercial and industrial banking with expertise for their strategic investment in treasury management products and services. We prioritize the how over the what. We believe in a collaborative journey and go beyond traditional services by actively transferring treasury management expertise to our clients. Thank you for joining us and staying in the know within the DeNovo.
I would really like to talk about our company values. We have several peripheral board members. We have a sales and marketing person that we unfortunately don't have time to talk about today, but if you go out to our website, all of this information is there. I do want to leave with both talking about our values and then our community and what we do on the volunteer front, because both of these things are extremely important to us. And the one thing I want to say about our values, you could certainly be in a position, if you wanted to be really clever and frankly underhanded and sneaky, where you could foster a dependence that these financial institutions would have on us long term. And we're actually not interested in doing that. Ongoing clientele relationships are always very nice. We're in a very cyclical business, but at the end of the day, we set these financial institutions up to run themselves and to help themselves. This is not something where we're creating this sort of false dependence on us. And I think your values speak to that. So Will, if you could take a few minutes to talk about our values and how you came up with these, I think we'd love to hear that.
Well, I guess these are these are things that over time I've learned about myself. These are things that are very important to me. And as I built teams and were part of teams that I felt that were most important. And my roots as a product manager in financial institutions, you are required to be a relationship builder. You're a matrix manager. And I will tell you that empathy and authenticity are the two most important things that you can have in that role. You have to ask for permission a lot of times. You have to see from the other person's point of view 100% of the time, in order to come to some middle ground. And that was just kind of ingrained in me in my 22 years doing product work. One of the things that I looked for when I was hiring my team or teams over time was, I think that people with a very high EQ and people are authentic and true to themselves, I can, if I have that and they have a little bit of industry knowledge, I can teach anybody anything, but I can't teach empathy and authenticity and intention. Those are things I think you either have those and you know how to apply those or you don't. And those are the type of people I like to do business with too. And I just found that over time, I would, even making a vendor decision in my early years, I just found that like sometimes I felt like I was making a decision based on the person more so than I was. And that's not always the way you should do that, especially younger in my career. But I felt like it's like I want to do business with this person. It was more so than the company or the product even.
Absolutely.
But we're at a time and a place now where, as running my own company, that, I can make those type of decisions. I can say that, this prospect feels good and I can just tell. And that's great. And I will tell you that most of our prospects have felt that way. And all of our clients have felt that way. Every one of our engagements has been truly enriching. And
absolutely.
I feel like all of them have fallen into our value structure very well. And our prospects have too. So I don't know if I've hit on the things that you wanted me to as it related to that.
No, it's fantastic.
But those are the things that are very important to me. So that's why they're in the fabric of our company. And there's 4 or 5 more others that are part of this too, that, are accountability. And I probably should know them all by heart, but I don't. But they're all very much in alignment with, things of this nature.
Well, banking, like anything else, is about relationships. And I feel very fortunate that we're on a great trajectory of growth. And I am so grateful for that because of the foundation that you've laid and because of the good work you've done with previous clients who continue to come back to us for help and new clients who are onboarding. One thing that I love about DeNovo Treasury that I think will never change, even though we are growing, we have discussed potential expansion in terms of the services that we offer and the people that we bring on board. But we will always be a small business at heart. And what I mean by that is it's always going to be a people-oriented thing. It's always about the relationships. It's always going to be about very custom help. There's no one size fits all. We go into every engagement with fresh eyes and really personalized, prescriptive help and advice. And that will never change. And I feel very grateful for that. I think you are in a niche. You have created very intentionally a niche that you are uniquely positioned to serve. And it's very exciting. So
Well,
I'm very proud to be part of this organization. Yes.
We're happy to have you. Yeah.
We are sort of at the end of our time. We've gone a little bit over a typical podcast, but I think this has been very helpful. Certainly, for anyone who wants more information, you can contact us through our website. There's a form there. You can pick up the phone and call. You can email. But everything that we do and everything that we've talked about today and more is on the website, DeNovoTreasury.com.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of In the DeNovo. For more content like the video we shared today, check out our website at DeNovoTreasury.com and our YouTube channel at DeNovo Treasury. Thanks and see you next time.